Well, good morning. It is kind of cloudy out there as you look outside from our Syntex Roof Systems camera in downtown Waco. Lower 60s currently. The wind's starting to relax a bit, but it's all behind a cold front that fired off some thunderstorms yesterday. You can see those storms as they popped over some of our western counties, parts of Hamilton, Mills County where these fired up. Quickly strengthened, dropped some large hail on the west side of 281 and then worked down into Lampasas County. We were in the 25 Storm Wrangler in Lomita as this storm wrapped up and attempted to produce a tornado. Don't have any reports of one, but there was a tornado warning in place for Lampasas County yesterday. Thankfully not dealing with that today, though. These storms had a powerful punch, quite a bit of hail. In fact, you notice when the hail tracker loops back here that we saw some of the pinker colors on the hail tracker. That would indicate hail up to the size of limes, which is roughly about a tennis to baseball size hail. And we did have a report of tennis ball size hail just to the north of Highway 84, north of the Star area near the Mills and Hamilton County line. Also some hail reports in Gulfway and even some wind reports in San Saba as gusty winds were able to knock down a few tree limbs there in parts of San Saba. Thankfully not dealing with that out there this morning. The cooler air is worked in. We're in the upper 50s, lower 60s now. 62 in Waco, 63 in Temple, and 64 in Killeen. Upper 50s over towards Goldthwaite, Hamilton, and Meridian. Still in the low 70s in the Brazos Valley, though. That's because that cold front has basically parked it right along Highway 79. The muggy air is still ahead of that. Back behind it, we're seeing drier air with dew points in the 40s and 50s rolling into central Texas. The north winds will continue today, and they are gusting close to 20 to 25. So be careful as you're getting on the roads, both hands on the wheel, and be careful driving this morning. 62 by 9 o'clock, 66 by noon. We'll be in the lower 70s this afternoon, at least in central Texas. Now ahead of that cold front, you'll be looking at upper 70s, lower 80s in the Brazos Valley, and further to the west, you could be in the upper 60s. Tonight, all of us falling down to the 50s and the 60s. I think we'll be mainly dry today, though there could be a couple of showers down across the Brazos Valley. Our rain chances ramp up tomorrow as the disturbance moves over. I do expect rounds of showers to move through. And while it doesn't look as heavy as it has been, I think we still have the potential for some heavier rain in the evening tomorrow. Still lingering showers continuing potentially into Sunday, and then things winding on down. As far as how much rainfall to expect, models have kind of shrunk that little area of 2 to 3 inch down to 1 to 2 inch rainfall areas now, generally favoring areas north of Waco, Temple, Killeen. I think most of us will be around an inch, though some of us may be a little less, and some of us could head towards 2 to 3. Just not looking at widespread heavy rainfall anymore. 30% chance of rain Sunday. It looks like we'll still have rain chances next week as we get in the 80s, and in the Brazos Valley more of the same. Those rain chances high this weekend, a little lesser next week, but more unsettled.